Right. Okay, so, I'll be basic there. So Marion Anime, ladies and gentlemen, a proper round of applause, please. Okay, up next, I have to turn it over again. Why did I fold this? We have the first of we have several stand-up routines for you today, and we have the first one now from Afroblue, a routine talking about conventions and animes. Afroblue, could you please come to the stage?
Hello, Kitacon! Yeah. Are we sure half those countries are real? Someone get me an atlas, I want to check that thing. So, what are we thinking of the convention so far? So it's okay, you've had better. Okay, so the first thing I noticed when I got here was this year's goodie bag. Opened it up, saw that little shot-size energy drink. First thought, these people know their audience. Oh my god, yes. I'm waiting for... That was in the hotel. But next year I'm just waiting for when it's going to be a bottle of Sambuca and a note saying, "Sod it, we give up." Here you go. But as I say, I've been to a couple of conventions now. I always bring the missus along. We actually met at a convention. It was 2.5 years ago now, MCM Expo. Not a single boo at the mention of MCM Expo. Thank you, people. I thought we were maturing. Anyway, met her there, and as I say, 2.5 years ago now, I was 19 at the time. She's 5 years older than me, which she was 24. Okay, fine. Giggity! Thank you very much. The problem came with this. She was cosplaying Yuffie. Okay, and Yuffie's what, 14? Thereabouts? 15, there we go, that's 1 year out. But that brought an interesting dilemma to things. So I had to go to my mate Craig. I was like, look, am I going into some weird territory here? He had one question that alleviated all of my fears instantly. Did she wear it in the bedroom? Apparently, no means I'm safe. I'm not so sure on that. But I guess the reason I bring it up is because we've come to Kitacon this year and we've noticed that at some point, a new generation of anime fans have sort of creeped in with their Bacano and Hitalia and various other stuff that I've simply not watched. And I'm now in a full-time job, she wants kids. Frankly, I'm feeling a bit old. And I gotta admit, the schoolgirl outfits are going to get a little bit shorter every year. At least I'm told these are costumes. We are age restricted this year, right? Someone back me up on that. Then I went to Kitacon Rocks last night. I thought schoolgirl outfits were risque. Being hell, you people proved me wrong. And the skimpiest ones were on the guys. You especially had the legs for it, my friend. See me after. But, no, so, as I say, we felt a little bit old and a little bit out of place. But what I did realise was that being a nerdy adult is easy. Growing up nerd, that was the hard part. I mean, there are certain rites of passage that are different for nerds. I mean, it's awkward enough when your mum catches you masturbating for the first time. It's even worse when it's to the blue-haired girl from your cartoons. Not the only one then, good. But school was really weird for me as well, especially high school. My friends would text me saying they were in town with their GF. I assumed they had Ifrit plushies. Yeah, go figure. And it's still coming back to bite me in the ass today. I've got a little brother who's 19, he's just had a kid. And all the family is sitting there going, oh, how's he gonna cope? Financially, this is gonna be difficult, this is gonna put a strain on his relationship with the mother. I'm sitting there thinking, how old does he have to be for me to introduce him to Batman? Awesome. But I do think it's brilliant to bring him up into a world of nerddom. But the media at large, I don't know, it's getting to the point where they may have to roll out a standardized test in schools for these things. Guidance counselor pulls you into the office. Now, Billy, can you identify this sequence for me? Is it the Konami code? No, it's the Sonic 1 debug code. Closer. And it makes me wonder as well, you get stamped nerd, what happens then? I mean, we can't put them in a camp. We've all played Metal Gear, okay? Exactly, we would hide under the bed, we would snap that guy's neck, we would be out the door. No doubt all our equipment and possessions would be in the next room too, because they're fun like that. So then what do they resort to? If confinement won't work, maybe they'll just give us a backpack and a turtle at 10 years old and tell us to make our own way in the world. Good old-fashioned exile. Who knows, maybe you'll train that turtle so well you can take down entire criminal organizations with it. But I think there's still that stigma about being a nerd. And I've had it many a time where, you know, someone will come up to you and go, get a life! Yeah, and me fantasy football and me cock and everything. But I think the best one was on a bus with my mate Pete. And this guy comes up, given it all that, whatever that is, and he says, you know, the whole get a life thing. Pete turns around, he says this to him. He says, I don't need an extra life, I've already got 3. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how our t-shirts are born. Anyway, thank you very much, you've been great, and I'll see you around the convention.